folks, welcome to my favorite spot in central Kentucky. You know I'm going to talk about the weather. You know I'm going to talk about fall here in central Kentucky. You know I'm going to try to talk you into coming to visit us here at Soul Motor Coach and coming to see this beautiful coach, but more importantly, God's beautiful country. We want to invite you to come to central Kentucky. There's so much to do, so much to see. Before I go any further, I got to really talk about the time of the year. It's beautiful here. You should really consider coming to visit us in central Kentucky. And if you already own a motorhome, we're right at the intersection of I-75, I-65, I-64, right in the center part of the country. Pull up a map and check us out and see what we're about here at Soul Motor Coach. The bonus is you get to come and see some of these beautiful motorhomes. All right, you're gonna hear the generator running in the background. I got the air conditioners on because it is a bit warm out here today. It's early in the morning, but we're gonna be up almost to 90 degrees today. Look at that beautiful coach. The good thing about this coach, showing up here, it's got 3 roof air conditioners on it. This was optioned in 2018 with the 3 roof air conditioners. Now, I haven't checked the production date of this motorhome, but after I did inspection on the tires, I noticed that the tires were manufactured late 2018. So I don't know what the deal was with this coach, if it was a late production or what, or maybe somebody put some tires on it. I'm not really sure. I'd love to know more about that, but this could be a super late production 2018, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love the full body paint on this one, stunning. So 2018 date codes on the tires, folks, you know how I do it. If they're older than 5 years on the steer, 7 years on the drives, I'm gonna automatically replace. These tires are in beautiful shape, so at least we're gonna put 2 new front tires on. The body on this one is beautiful. I don't see any dents, scratches, or dings in it. I also love how they did the Tiffin, built by Tiffin Motorhomes in Red Bay, Alabama. They did that in the blue. I think that's phenomenal. I absolutely love that. Look at the full body paint. Again, the black is sparkling. The blue and that tan, the different colors of the different shades of the tan and the gold really, really pop with this coach. I absolutely love it. The rear cap on the Tiffin Allegro red is absolutely stunning.
A genuine chef's kiss.
I just don't have anything negative to say about this coach on the exterior. We're gonna check it out on the inside. If I see anything on the inside that jumps out at me, I'm gonna tell you about it, but I got a feeling we're not going to find much with this coach. This low mileage Allegro red, we could have this ready for a new owner really quickly, and you could be out enjoying the open road with this one for sure. And yes, of course, we have the exterior TV. Let's pop this open and see what it looks like. LG smart television, the remote's in there. Let's get inside this one and check it out. I can't wait to show it to you. All right, folks, welcome into this 2018 Tiffin Allegro red. I haven't even told you what the floor plan was yet, how many miles are on it. So we're going to check all that right now. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you how many miles are on it. This is the 38 QRA, which is a bath and a half floor plan with some of the best colors, some of the best floors I've ever seen. But no more talking. Let's turn the camera around. Let's just show you what we're talking about. All right, 32,883 miles. In my opinion, that's about the perfect amount of miles. Let's see if we can find the generator hours here. And there it is, 495 generator hours. And I don't know if you understand about diesel pushers, and I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos. You know I love to see between 5 and 10,000 miles average use per year on any coach. So this coach being, let's say, we're going to say 7 years old now. I want to see right in the low to mid 30s to upper, even 40,000 miles. I wouldn't be afraid to buy and sell one of these in the 40, 50,000 mile range. I wouldn't consider this to be high miles until you get into 60, 70,000 mile range, and still I wouldn't be afraid of it as long as it was in good shape and had been well cared for. So keep that in mind. So this is definitely on the low end of the 5 to 10,000 mile year per use. So you should see about 30,000 miles minimum on it. All right, let's talk about the coach. First and foremost, the front driver's captain's chair and the co-captain's chairs are in beautiful shape. No issues whatsoever. We're going to be on the Freightliner chassis. It's going to have the triple vision backup camera and the Kenwood stereo there. That's a Bluetooth stereo. And then we're going to have rear view and side view cameras right there. Again, we talked about the mileage and the generator hours. And yes, it is going to be an 8 kilowatt generator for your use. Again, 3 roof airs on this coach. I love the floors in this one, but let's take a look and let's explain to you a couple things that have been done. We are going to have a computer dinette workstation right next to your freestanding recliner. And one thing that I think is really cool with this floor plan is the windows. I'm going to pop this nightshade up here. I love the windows in this coach. Huge windows, and this window here is going to be essentially a full-length window here, and then you're going to have the slide. All the windows in this coach too open as well, just so you know. This is a sliding window. That is an upgrade for this coach. And this is also a sliding window right here. We're going to have a computer dinette workstation that's going to have 2 more chairs in the coach. This is going to extend out so it seats 4 people, and you're going to have the ability to work from the road, having a beautiful view out your window right there. Next to that is going to be the galley, where we have a fireplace, television, a midship television, and then you're going to have a refrigerator. Coming around to your galley, beautiful Corian countertops, plenty of storage in this galley, tons to talk about here, but I love the Corian on this one, and I love what Tiffin does with their design team. Just knocked it out of the park with this one, with the backsplash. Absolutely beautiful. And I want to say that this piece of artwork right here was put in by the previous owner, and I love the little paper towel holder there. That's a huge plus. But yeah, lots of storage in this coach, propane cooktop, and that's another thing I want to talk about too. Folks, sometimes simple is better. In some of these coaches, some of these luxury motorhomes that we sell, you know, they're chock full of options with heated floors and different things and aqua hot systems, and sometimes it's just a refreshing sight to see a coach, a luxury motor coach. I would consider this to be a luxury motor coach that's going to have some of the more simple items with propane cooktop, propane water heater, and a propane furnace in this coach. So you don't have to worry about servicing aqua hot every year and doing all that kind of stuff. But let's continue on. This is a kind of a sofa and a love seat kind of in one, but it also is a pull-out sofa as well. This has been changed out by the previous owner to add this beautiful sofa. I've actually bought these before. These come typically from Brad and Hall up in Indiana. They do a great job building these. It's awesome. It's going to have power charging for your phone right here, but this raises up right there. You're going to have a sofa, and then also this cushion is going to pull off, and you're going to have a full size, or even maybe a queen size mattress that pulls out right there, a traditional sofa mattress that pulls out. And our half bath is a very good size half bath in here. We have a porcelain toilet, wash basin. I love this little partition they left. They left out a spot here if you want to put a trash can or a clothes basket, laundry hamper, just another place where you can put things. And I love how they put this extra mirror right here with the medicine cabinet. And of course, you have to have a vent and you have to have a window in a bathroom, in my opinion. And coming into the bedroom, where we're going to have our king size bed, window on both sides of the bed right there. Beautiful king size bed with storage above. Of course, you have to have a fan in the bedroom, in my opinion. And I love all the storage they have in here with another LG smart television, drawers, laundry hamper, all that kind of stuff. And then right here is going to be one of my favorite things to do on a 2018 is upgrade this spider control panel to the new pretty LED. Will be added. We already have these in stock, and we'll get that installed for you. But maybe what's behind me in this doorway here is going to be one of the most important things about a floor plan that has a bath and a half. That's the rear bath living area. I'm going to dig into that right now. All right, coming into the rear bath, we do have looks like to be about a 7 or 8 inch step up. And you're going to come into as soon as you turn right here, you're going to have a Tecma Power Flush toilet, another window, which I think is so important, and yes, another vent with a fan right here. We're going to have this little corner vanity right here with tons of storage, mirrored medicine cabinet, and then you're going to have medicine cabinet in the corner, and then some of your breaker panels and G5 panels are going to be right there. And yes, they were able to get power into the walls and this beautiful Corian countertop. Right next to that, it's going to be a closet, and you're going to have a light that automatically pops on as soon as you open the closet, and just a real nice size, simple, easy to use closet here. But maybe most importantly is the shower. How big is the shower? This is a really good size shower. It's a one-piece molded fiberglass surround shower pan with a seat right there, and just all in beautiful shape. And of course, we got to have a skylight with natural light to get in. And yes, a big boy like me fits in here, no problem. I can get in here and do all my business. I'm just a hair shy of 6 foot, and I come out of here, no problem. I don't have to duck my head when I walk in and out of the shower. I go in and out very smoothly. But what's this coach like with the slides in driving down the road? Well, we're going to show that to you here in just a minute. So stick with me. We're going to show you what it's like with the slides in, how you can use the coach with the slides in going down the road. And I think you're going to like it. This is a good one. But Doug, why do you like, I actually was asked this question 2 times yesterday, once on the phone, once in person. Why do you like the Allegro Red? Why is it a coach that you prefer to sell? Well, first and foremost, it's a price point. It's a luxury diesel pusher. Sorry, I keep looking to see when traffic clears. It's a luxury diesel pusher that hits a really good price point. And I love Tiffin because the customer service. And yes, they were sold. Thor bought them a few years ago, but folks, they're still operated by the Tiffin family. Bob Tiffin is still there pretty much every day. And I think that's huge. I think that's important. He still stands behind his product. He wants his legacy to be just one of the best legacies in the motorhome industry. And he's just a great guy. And that's part of the reason. All right, as we hit 60 miles an hour, here's what it's like driving in an Allegro Red. It's quiet, comfortable, very easy to drive. Yes, it's a little bit windy today. You may hear a little bit of wind noise because we got like 15 mile an hour crosswinds here. So that's a little bit windy, but man, these things are so easy to drive. And it just hits the perfect amount of quality with affordability, with really nice design inside and out. They just knocked it out of the park. And this is part of the reason why the Allegro Red, I think, is the best entry-level luxury diesel pusher on the market. But you be the judge. You leave a comment down below and you let me know what you think about the Allegro Red. And let me know if you own an Allegro Red. Whatever, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Down the road, but I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you. This is a really good coach for using it with the slides in going down the road. All right. First and foremost, walking into the driver's compartment area, you're going to have beautiful seats in good shape, but this is what I want to show you. So essentially, I'm 6 foot tall, and I've got my seat set very comfortably, but yes, you still have more room to put the seat back, whatever you need to do there. And then also, most importantly, the co-captain's chair. That person is going to be extremely comfortable, plenty of room to move your seat back and do all that kind of stuff. Walking back in the coach here, as you can see, we have a freestanding recliner on the right, and we have that very large slide out. It's a full, like a flat floor slide out that rolls down into the floor. You are able to sit in your dinette with all 4 legs on the ground. It's not ideal, but it will work. You have full access to the sofa, full access to your galley, refrigerator. Now you can't watch the midship television going down the road, but you know, who wants to watch TV driving down the road anyway? That's what we have iPads and phones for and things like that, at least for the passenger anyway. Full access into your half bath. This is one of the only floor plans that you have absolutely full access into your half bath while you're driving down the road, because it's midship, not in where the slides are. There's no slides where the bathroom and the laundry center is. Back here's where your laundry center is. And then as we get back to the back, you have the king size bed. You would have to roll over the king size bed in order to get to the rear closet, but you don't have to put the bed up in order to use the bed. To put the slides in, you don't have to articulate the bed. So you can lay in the bed, watch the TV. So if you have to watch TV while the coach is in motion, you can definitely lay back here if you wanted to, based on the laws of your state or whatnot. Like I said, tons of room in this coach. I have no restrictions. When I get to this countertop, I have to turn sideways a little bit right here. I mean, and I go again, I'm larger than normal. Plenty of room to move about in this coach. You can use pretty much everything in it except for the midship TV while you're driving down the road. And I want to thank you for watching this video. Now, this is the part of the video that gets a little bit boring for those who just wanted to click on and see a pretty coach. But if you're interested in this coach, or buying one from Sewell Motor Coach, or understanding the process, or what you should expect when you're buying a motor coach from another dealer, even if it's not from us, you'll want to stick around to the rest of this video because I talk about our process, financing. Maybe we'll even try to go back to lot. We'll find Heather, talk about the financing, payments, interest rates, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to talk about, before we get there, while we're sitting, I'm going to find a nice comfortable seat here, and we're going to talk about our process, how we operate, our pricing. We're a one price dealer. We're going to talk about several different things. So give me I'm going to try to trim this down into 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes of your time. All right, I had to turn the air conditioner on. It was just hot in here. I was sweating. I had to turn the air on. It might be a little bit louder. But the delivery day. I'm going to talk to you about delivery day. This is huge. This is important. We don't want to just flip you the keys, folks. We want you to plan. When you come to pick up your new coach, we want you to plan on being here for at least 1 night, preferably 2. And if this is your first motor coach, don't be afraid to plan 2 or 3 nights to stay with us so we can get you familiar with how all the systems work in the coach. Make sure you understand how to use the coach, how to operate it, and you understand the systems in the coach. Because if you leave here and you don't understand that, you're not going to have as much fun with this motorhome as you did if you understand how to use it. 80% of all motorhome problems and repairs are due to operator error. Most of the time it's the humans messing them up. It's not the systems failing, generally speaking. And I may be a little bit wrong on the 80%. That's a number that I'm guessing at. That's just what it feels like. 80% of all motorhome issues, RV issues, are due to operator error. So we want to make sure we teach you how to use the coach. And another thing that it does for you is it allows you to stay with us. We're going to fill it full of fresh water. We're going to plug it into our power, and you're going to stay on our property. So you're going to be able to do your own inspection while you're here. And if we happen to miss anything that you find, sometimes you just can't see stuff by being in the coach a few hours in a day's time or whatever. So you staying in the coach and sleeping in it, you may notice things that need to be touched up, or a door needs to be adjusted, or a handle is a little bit off, or whatever the situation is. You staying with us for a night or 2 or 3 just allows us to make sure that we didn't miss anything. And if we do miss anything, we're going to go through and touch those up and take care of anything that you find, and we're happy to do that at that time. I've got an amazing crew here at Sewell Motor Coach. We've built a crew based on our customers' needs, and we understand how to deal with these, how to get these coaches ready for you. We're going to put a dedicated technician towards you to we're going to put a dedicated technician with you from the beginning, and they're going to be in communication with you on what's wrong with the coach, what needs to be done to it, when it's time to pick it up, all that kind of stuff. So that's a huge thing here at Sewell Motor Coach that we don't take lightly. We don't take for granted. Essentially, if you don't trust what I'm telling you, or you don't trust what any dealer is telling you, one thing you can do, there's one way to know exactly what that dealer is all about, and you can jump on Google and check their Google reviews. A dealer, whether they're doing good business or bad business, good or bad, people are going to jump on Google and tell on you whether you're doing good business or bad business. So jump on Google, type in Sewell Motor Coach, and see what other people are saying about us, how we operate, how we do business. I think that makes a huge difference when buying one of these motorhomes. Well, what does it mean to be a one-price dealer? Mike tells customers the best, I think. Mike, I call him Mr. Burns. Mike says it best, in my opinion. He tells people, folks, you don't have to worry about being a better negotiator than Sewell Motor Coach. Everybody gets the same price. We're going to set the price based on the market. We're going to be a market-based price dealer, meaning we're going to be the best deal in the market when you compare apples to apples. But the pricing is important to understand that we don't charge anything extra. We don't charge any prep fees. We don't charge anything extra for the things I've already mentioned in this video. Everything comes at no additional charge to you. No, the staying over, staying 2 or 3 nights, having a dedicated technician with you to spend hours with you showing you how to use the motorhome. We're going to fill you up full of diesel fuel on this coach. We're going to provide you with the best service, the best prep, detailing. I didn't even talk about detailing. We spend thousands of dollars on each coach in most cases just doing the detailing process. Tires, inspections, repairs, none of that's extra. Trade-ins are also extremely simple to understand, and some people have trouble grasping the simpleness of the way we operate. With our pricing, we're a one-price dealer. Also trade-ins. I am a one-price trade-in dealer as well, meaning I'm going to give you actual cash value. If it's a coach, keep in mind, this is one caveat, on your trade-in, we are Sewell Motor Coach. We are not Sewell RV, so we don't like towables, fifth wheels, things like that. We will trade for them, but I'm going to typically, on the units that I don't want to keep here and sell, I'm going to call 2 or 3 wholesale friends of mine and get the best number. That number is exactly what I'm going to give you for a trade-in, so you don't have to worry if anybody's playing any games with you. But for units that I want to keep, if you're trading another Class A motorhome or something we're interested in keeping here at Sewell Motor Coach, I want you to understand this next state, actual cash value. That's what you need to understand about how we operate with trade-ins. So if I give you a number on your trade, whether you buy this unit or not, or the unit you're looking at from me, I will write you a check for your trade-in regardless if you buy mine or not. I don't know how much more simple it can get than that. A lot of these dealers like to play the trade-in games where they have their unit priced to the moon, and they can show you whatever you want to make you feel good. We don't do feel good numbers here. We deal in actual cash value. I will write you a check for your coach whether you buy mine or not. So if you're looking elsewhere and the dealer gives you some crazy number that you feel good about, ask them if they'll write you a check whether you buy theirs or not, and watch the backpedaling begin. They're going to start finding ways to get out of that number for sure, because they're just playing the whole trade-in game with you, and you want to deal in actual cash value. That's huge. That's important. Let's go find Heather and talk about financing, payments, interest rates, all that fun stuff. I found Heather. It's a little bit slow today on this Saturday. I wanted to get Heather involved with the financing. She's over there clicking away on the keyboard trying to do her homework while I'm talking. We're going to ask her about financing. I want to turn the camera around and ask her about financing. Maybe we can show you the top of her head. She doesn't like to be on camera. Hold on, there's Ratfink. There's Heather. Yeah, Heather doesn't like to be on camera.
You got me.
We got her. But all right, well, we won't put her face on camera and make her talk on camera. But what we can do is ask her. We just did an Allegro Red deal last night in financing, Heather. Tell me about the rate that we got for that customer last night. Now, keep in mind, the one we did last night was a 2015 model. They financed under $100,000. So this deal could be different. I mean, it may be the rate may be lower or higher based on what your credit is. But I'm going to let Heather speak to what we got done on that deal last night. I was pretty excited about it to hear that we were able to get on a 15 model, get such a good interest rate, term, and that kind of stuff. All right, Heather, tell us what on the 15 last night, the customer had, what kind of credit did they have?
They had prime credit, definitely solid there. You can see my eye.
Yeah.
But I was excited about the approval because we got 240 months on a 15 unit.
240 months on a 2015, yes.
Right.
That is exciting.
That is exciting.
What was the rate? People, they don't care. They care about the rate. How much was the interest rate?
The rate was 7.99, and that's very exciting.
For a 15.
Especially on that 2015.
What did we get the other day on that 22 model? We got a rate in the 6s. What was the rate on the
6.74?
674 on a newer, later model. So I don't know if this coach you're looking at qualifies for that. Every deal is different. The main thing to understand is we have all the financing.
Good evening.
There's Ratfink. We have all the financing that the big dealers have. The same banks. We have access to all the same banks, all that kind of stuff. So this is important when making a consideration for where you're buying. You don't have to go to those big, fancy, expensive box stores. And if you look at their showroom, and their showroom is a few $1 million showroom, how do you think they paid for it? It's not by being the best price in the market. It's not by providing the best service, it's by making the most money. That's one thing you got to think about when dealing with some of these other dealers, and the way we operate, I think, sets us apart from the most. So you heard it from the Heather's mouth. She got a dry head today. For all you faithful followers of the video, I got in a lot of trouble the other day for showing Heather with her, I called her Heather Wethead, Heather Wethead, and I got in a lot of trouble. And I didn't get in trouble from Heather because she's pretty easygoing, but my wife watched that video and she said, "How dare you show she said, if you ever showed me with a wet head of hair." First of all, I've never seen that woman with a wet head of hair. She's blow dries her hair, all that kind of stuff, and she won't leave the house with a wet hair. So, well, you know, after all that, we forgot about, you really care about the interest rate and the payment. So Heather brought it to my attention that we should tell you what a payment is. So let's structure a deal. This is a what if, best case scenario, really and truthfully, best case scenario. So if we say this coach, I think it's priced right now at $179. If we sell this coach at $179 and you put 20% down, that's about, just say $40,000 down. Heather working it with $40,000. There she is again. $40,000 down at let's just say 7.99. I'm thinking we can get you lower than 7.99. At least I hope we can. 7.99 on 240. What's my payment?
With Kentucky tax, it's going to be around $12.65.
$12.65. There you go. You know the payment. You know what the interest rate could be. You know the price. Cut. I normally don't talk about price in the videos. At this moment, it's priced at $179. That's subject to change up or down based on the market. You know how we do it. We're a one-price dealer. We already talked about all that. I got more videos to do. I got to kick this can down the road. Hope to talk with you all soon. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this, folks. You got to come see Kentucky. It is absolutely gorgeous, especially during the fall, this time of year. You got to come see us. Well, what did you think about my 2018 Tiffin Allegro Red? Really nice, clean coach, folks. The only thing I can pick on in this coach, and I didn't show you the washer and dryer because there's a piece of wood up here. Oops. There's a piece of wood up here that is broken that my guys are going to have to fix. So I didn't fool with opening the laundry center because I didn't want to risk causing any more damage to that than it already had. Outside of that, I didn't see any cracked floor tiles. Oh, there's one thing I missed in here. This is not factory floor. So when we transition from tile into the bedroom, this would have come with carpet, but the previous owner looks like they switched that out to a really good looking LVP or laminate floor. They did a great job with it. It matches really well. It looks good. All the carpets, the furniture, the walls, everything is just in phenomenal shape. All the cabinetry, you can really tell that this coach was cared for. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I thoroughly enjoy doing these videos. We love it. We're here in Central Kentucky. We'd love for you to come in and visit us. I'd love to meet you, shake your hand. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I hope to talk with you soon.